Have you ever felt puzzled about what was offensive about your statement? It can happen to anyone. We understand that women can be difficult for you to understand. As a male, you can be dumb when it comes to women. Men can be outstanding at the things they do. You can perform wonders that no one else can. However, knowing what to say to women is not one of those things. You must also know what not to say to a girl. It is more important that you don't damage your existing chances. By the end of this video, you will learn the art of conversation to land the girl of your dreams. Number 9. That time of the month. Never ask a girl about that time of the month. We understand that women undergo several changes throughout the month. They go through this hormonal cycle, and it affects each woman differently. However, when you ask this question, it insults them, especially if they are behaving in a heightened emotional state. It may very well be the reason for her behavior. However, asking her this question will be devastating for you. It is considered a very juvenile thing to ask a woman. It is considered ignorant, especially if you presume that any time a woman is having a bad day, it's because of those hormonal cycles. Men also have hormones. It has been proven scientifically. However, would you like people to dismiss your opinions? Would you like people to ignore your emotions, just because you have hormonal changes going on? So these things are repulsive. They instantly turn any woman off. Number 8, the tired or sick look. Don't comment on her looks. To be more specific, don't be negative about her looks. Don't say that she looks tired. You should never say that she looks sick. Women are very conscious of their physical appearance. It is because society has placed a lot of pressure on them. Ask yourself the same question. Would you like anyone to ask you the same thing? What if someone came up to you and said you looked terrible today? Do you have the flu? These are things that will not be received in a happy manner. She might not even make a big deal out of her politeness. However, you must know that it can be very repulsive to women. No one likes to hear that they don't look their best. Chances are that they are perfectly aware of themselves. They know how they look because everyone has mirrors. Number 7, what she's wearing. Don't comment on what she is wearing. If you want to comment, always be supportive. Tell her that she looks fantastic in that dress. Don't ask her negative questions, or questions that have a negative connotation to them. If you are going out with your friends and a guy asks, "Are you sure you will wear that?" How will that make you feel? You may have received unsolicited negative comments about your dress, even from men. It may not have affected you in the same way it affects women. However, with women, this can be pretty devastating. It is a severe blow to their self-confidence. Any such statement can be the reason they leave you. It can make them disinterested in you, so don't presume to tell others what they should wear. As a man, asking these questions of women implies that you are a judge, so they should dress according to your choice and opinion. Number 6, commenting on her eating habits. Don't provide dietary advice to women. Don't give unsolicited advice unless you are a medical professional. You are not her parent. She is free to make her own choices. If you are a man who wants a high-value woman, then be comfortable. A high-value woman knows how to take care of herself. Be the man to whom all the skinny girls are attracted. If you are fat, don't expect the girl to be slim and smart. Don't hold absurd expectations for women. If you want an attractive girl for yourself, then become attractive. If you can't even make the best dietary choices for yourself, then you have no right to tell others what to eat. Women are subjected to unfair expectations. They are habitually subjected to unrealistic expectations. When you tell her what she should eat, it implies that she should conform to society's standards. Number 5, telling her it's not a big deal. Be respectful when someone says it is a big deal for them. It is not your place to define whether or not it is a big deal. You are not allowed to decide someone else's feelings. You are not allowed to determine someone else's perceptions. That is different from what a high-value man does. He changes his perceptions. He controls his feelings. He is comfortable with himself. Only an insecure and jealous man will attempt to strongly alter someone else's feelings. Don't tell her that it is not a big deal. Understand that what she says is true, even if it is not valid. Don't dismiss another person's emotions. When you do this to a woman, it implies something misogynistic. Women get repelled by that. It can be something that immediately turns them off for you. These claims can be insensitive. Women don't want you to be insensitive toward them. They are emotional beings, and dismissing those emotions can turn them off. Number 4, her past relationships. We understand that you are interested, but your interests can lead you down a lonely road. You want a girl to like you and fall in love with you, right? Then never inquire about her past. Don't ask about her past relationships. It can never have a positive meaning. If you ask about her past relationships, it will show that you are an insecure man. An insecure man will never be a guy to whom girls are attracted. Women want a confident man. If you ask how many guys she has been with, it will show that you are shallow. Even if you do get to know about the number of guys she has been with. What is going to change? What will happen if you do get to know the number? If she has been with more than one guy, you will think she is a harlot. And even if you don't feel like that, it will make you lose confidence. Number 3, bragging too much. Most guys think that women are gold diggers. That is not true. Some women are gold diggers, but not the majority of them. It is a widespread belief that the majority of guys hold. They act on this exact assumption. As a result, they start bragging about their finances. They start bragging about how much wealth they have. They start bragging about how many cars they have. What type of luxurious items are present in their house? What type of area is their house in? How big of a house do they have? These are all things that can be seen as highly toxic. These are things that show you are a shallow man. These are things that will tell you that this is a man who is very insecure about himself. Talking to a girl like this will only show her one thing. You have no personality whatsoever and are just using your wealth as bait. Some girls might fall for it. That is because they are gold diggers, and once they have drained you of your bank account, they will leave you high and dry. They will never stick around to support you. Number 2, talking about your past. Talking about your past relationships says a lot about you. When talking about their past relationships, most guys try to trash the women they have been with. They call her all kinds of curse words. They trash talk her at every opportunity. These are things that are seen as very negative. Because the girl you are with right now will think the same. She will think that he will start bad-mouthing my reputation once I leave this guy. She will believe that he will trash talk me behind my back. Just like he is trash talking other girls. Be the guy who talks well of other people. Be the guy who speaks positively about other people. We are not asking you to be a suck-up to them. But speaking positively about other people gives the impression that you are a good person. Number 1, don't be an egomaniac. Don't be an egotistical person. Don't brag about how many girls want you. Don't think of yourself as a high and mighty human. Learn to be humble and clear because humility is attractive. It will look awful to start bragging about yourself in front of a woman. Women feel disgusted with a man who is an egotistical maniac. Refrain from talking about how many women want your body. Don't tell her that you can have any girl you want. It sounds ridiculous. It is a huge turnoff for women. Especially when a man says that almost every girl wants to be with you, these things will show you only care about yourself. She will leave you when she notices that you only care about yourself. She may not leave immediately, but it will happen sooner than you realize. Conclusion: just stick to your routine and learn all of these things over time. You can only understand some of these things in one sitting. Practice these rules and adopt them in your life. You will realize how you are treated differently when you follow these principles. Avoid saying the phrases we have told you about. Sooner than later, you will find a girl who will stick with you. However, this is provided that you follow the rules we have taught you. And don't feel disheartened if they don't work immediately. These things can take a lot of time. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.